here live? Is it live? Is it live? Is it live? Live! Live! Are we live? I don't know. Yes, we are. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello, friendly friends. Welcome to this episode where I am going to sit and do stuff live. Say hello, give me a like, and all that shit. Okay, so today I have been painting like a hero painter. And yeah, we have been painting these lovely iron golems. I have painted them with colors. Yes. And what I have done is prime them with this surface primer. It is a gloss black surface primer. Alright. And over that, 3-4 times airbrushed with this one. Oh yes. So we get this color shift, a sexy color shifting metal that I wanted for them. Alright. So then I go over the skin. I go with gray surface primer over that one. Bloop, bloop. And then we go with the contrast paint Gulliman Fleshy Flesh. He is flashing you, and that is what you get. So that you have this complexion here. It's really sexy. So yeah, that is what I've done. And now it's just put some basing material. I can't speak today. Oh, let's see. Donkey Milkman. Hello, welcome to the show. Ah, amazing. Good evening. Those figures looking amazing. Yes, I am. Kudos to Warhammer. They have like smashed it out of the park, slam dunked it, and touchdowned it. They have done very good stuff. I just put paint on it, and this is what you get. And you can go so many ways with it. I think Iron Golems, they are going to want to super brag about their abilities to make metal super sweet. So I'm going with this really nice color shift paints. It's super easy. It's just bam bam, thank you ma'am, no wishy-washy. And now we are just going to base them, and then I'm ready to play games with my Iron Golems. I was considering painting colors here, painting this leather and stuff like that, but nah, they are all about metal. So that is what I'm thinking about this. So happy to see you, Donkey McMahon. What are you doing? Are you painting now, or just relaxing? I was painting this while I was watching Crafting Muse, I think she's called. She does really good live shows. She is painting up WizKid miniatures. She was painting Cthulhu, and now she is painting a skeleton alien hybrid thingy. It looks really amazing though. It's at that point that I'm thinking of WizKids. I need to get some of those and paint them. But for right now, I am all about WARCRY. This episode, I'm going to just base this kit here, and we will see how far we go. Maybe go Beastie Boys mode before we go beast mode and paint these lovely guys. I have to prime them, and then we can go to town with them. They are going to be more like this was super smash out at the park, easy way painting. Like this take me, I don't know, 2 hours. Yeah, approximately 2 hours to paint this with this skim and with this. I use airbrush, and airbrush is just another tool. You need to know how to use it, and and you need to know how to clean that shit. And yeah, but anyways, so we are maybe going to paint these ones, but we are going to go for Iron Golems finished now, and I'm going to make my own mix. I really like the containers. This is gum, like where you put your sweet mint in. And when you're finished with this is a completely airtight box. I've used this box for, not this exactly box, but I had to throw the other away because I wasn't paying attention to where the stuff was on the lid. But and that batch was 4 years old. But in here, it is my secret mixture. Here you can see it. it is my 1, 2, 3 stop go. So instead of going in, painting it brown underneath, and then put on some like sand, and then go with brown on top of that, and put on white glue and stuff like that. I mix everything together. I take this wood glue and 50% mix it with approx 50% mixing it with water, clean water from the spring. So depending on where I live, maybe it's not so clean. Yeah, let's see. Just went it. Donkey. I am painting from Austro-Hungarian figures from Napoleonic period. Ooh, sadly, no Warhammer for me. Well, you know, whatever, you know, whatever floats your boat. It is. I don't know how they would look, the Austro-Hungarian figures from the Napoleonic period, but I imagine it's looking kind of snazzy. I have some minis with Napoleonic, and I'm just so unsure on how to paint them. I think they are in 20 millimeters. That doesn't make a good case for them because they are smaller. I like it big, you know, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to try to maybe paint that out one day. But okay, so this makes 50% water, 50% PVA glue, and and then I mix in pigments. So I have this, and I just mix them to this kind of nice brownish color. And now I'm going to take up a brush from my collection of like old torn brushes, and we are going to put it on the base in your face, and then we are just putting it on the miniatures. So a good dab of it. Let's see if we can get everything in the shot here. So a good dab of it, and just take off this excess and just put it on. So this is we're coloring the bottom of the base with this nice brown color, and you can actually use, you know, charcoal, pastels, something like that, and just grind it up, and then you will have pigments too. So it's a lot. It's many roads to Rome, or to get your materials that you need. So something like this. Okay, so I'm putting on there, and then I have this mixture. A buddy of mine was in like on holiday some days and was on the beach, and he looks at his sand and he likes the sand is really small sand, and I just dabbed the whole mini in it and just like get it off. And what's happening now, the wetness from the 50-50 mixture will soak up some of this sand, and it will give this nice brownish colors. 1, 2, 3, bam, finished. On top of this I can put up a little wood glue and have areas I will sprinkle with you know, grass and stuff like this. But yeah, in a nutshell, that is I don't have to go more with the base if I don't want to. I think that is looking quite spicy enough, you know. Especially if you have a big army you want to go through. This is a good way to do it. But yeah, I am actually going to go with some mixtures of you know, grass, like this grass here, or I actually really like this grind up stuff. I like to sprinkle this off, but I'm going to first wait for this to settle down, and then I'm going to hit it with that mixture. So I'm just going to dab this around with every miniature, and just try to be careful and not hit the actual mini. So yeah, and after everything put on, I put on a 50-50 mix with PVA glue and water again, not anything else, and this will function as a sealer for everything, and it will keep everything together for eternity and beyond. In as far as I can see, when I have been traveling with my stuff, it's not going anywhere. So I'm just wiping off the lip here from glue, so I don't have ugly stuff, you know, on the sides. And I just dab it in and wipe up with just tapping it gently. So yeah, after I have done my WARCRY, I am actually going to go with Dead Zone. So that is coming up next. I'm going to have my whole crew painted up, and yeah, I'm going to continue, you know, painting up miniatures I have in the backlog. I have a lot of stuff I haven't painted yet, and I just have to start painting it and be finished with it. So before trying to get finished before I buy too much more stuff, because you know the backlog, it is for me eating my creative soul, because I have so many ideas. So as long as the kits are not built and not painted, I am so back and forth of who to start with and who to finish and who to, you know, whatever with. And yeah, I need to go to town on them and get them done, son. So yeah, but on that note, yeah, there are stuff incoming. It's Gasland is incoming, so I hopefully going to have a fun time with my son, kit bashing some cars and getting that done. So anyways, if you're all watching this, please hit that like and subscribe and tell a friend, and you know. I'm such a pro YouTuber, and we have to put that in. But it sincerely does help the channel, and every YouTube channel you really like watching, give them just a thumbs up, so so the algorithm of YouTube can get more people to the channel. Yeah, I am upfront with it. I want to have watchers. I want to have people interacting and talking in the chat. It is all the fun. Yeah, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I am actually in cahoots with another YouTuber, and we are probably going to do a little mini series on stuff where we are going to talk about stuff that we like with our hobby and stuff like that. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see. And I have to just figure out all the technical difficulties. I'm right now trying to figure out how to incorporate Discord and use the video thing from there, and hit up with my OBS, open broadcast source, and get that show on the road. And maybe we can actually have like guests on the live shows, you know, if anybody is interested. That would be funny not fun, but yeah, fun to have, not funny, but fun to have people interacting and talking directly into my streams. So you know, video or sound from Discord. I think this is going to be a really good thing, and you know, we can have more a hobby hangout time, and yeah, it will be great. I think maybe that will be backfire hard and nobody wants to do it, but yeah, I have a really good positive feedback from the person I have asked, and we are probably going to roll it in the DiceyGuy show sooner rather than later. So I'm just you could do a Patreon chat, yeah, like now, yeah, but with like you Donkey Milkman could sit and talk, you know, and we can have this talk natural, not tapping on the keyboards, but like man-to-man talk or girl to girl, hello, but you know what we mean. Here you can see, let's see, what was the first one? This was one of the first one. here you can see the blend. I really like this blend when the brown is coming up. It's looking smashing good. If you ask me, and if you don't ask me, you will have maybe another answer. But yeah, I really like this technique. It is a technique I have been used for some years now, and I have shared on the channel. But you know, who looks at all my videos, then you are super hardcore. Ooh, I should really start calling people watching my stuff the squad, Dicey Squad, and try to copyright that in the franchise of DiceyGuy. I'm trying to market myself here, selling my soul to YouTube. We will see if this will work. So yeah. Yeah, and so you are actually painting right now, Mr. Milky Man. That is good stuff. It's actually, I find watching YouTube with other doing the hobby, or listening to a podcast, or just listening to good music while painting. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's one of the reasons I was trying to do this sort of thing in on Twitch. Oh, you're base painting also? Nice. Are you doing the easy peasy DiceyGuy way, or are you doing more work on your base? Probably more work than this. This is for the lazy guys. The Dicey guys, the lazy guys. But yeah. Okay. Looking smashing good. Alright. So yeah. We will see it. Maybe I will see when he has time to go live, and when I have everything up. So I don't want to make any promises right now, but sooner rather than later. Get the first show off the road. You know, I think the first show is probably going to be a kind of rough, but I expect it to go smoother and smoother for every time we do it and stuff like that. So that's going to be super smashing good. And I'm looking this way because there is my camera to see if everything is working as it should be. And yeah, it's kind of, I should have another setup when I'm doing these streams, but for right now it has to be as it be. So while we're waiting for everything to dry, watching paint dry is actually the most boring thing you can do, except when you are painting miniatures, because it's something happens with the colors when we are painting till it's dried up, especially if you're using scale 75 like I sometimes do. They are totally changing their colors and getting more see-through and stuff like that. So it's a fun journey to be at. The 2Bs, brush and black paint. All is all I need to base painting. Okay, yeah. That is the 2Bs for sure. Yeah, but I really like the color shift paint. I'm actually trying to paint this Camelon with this paint, and I'm going to work more on this. This is from Drowned Earth. It's a super lovely miniature, and it's totally scaring the shit out of me because it's so nice looking at. And actually, I am studying the paint, the ways. What is called? Is it? Oh shit! I can't remember the name of him. He's calling himself. Okay, it slips my mind, but he has this really cool cartoon, like it's looking like you are watching a cartoon, and it's really cool. So I'm actually thinking about doing super hard lines on it and really like colorful spins on this. Epic brush duck. No, I can't remember. My memories are toasted, man. They are toasted. Okay, so while we wait for things to dry, we start painting other stuff. And we have to go glow time. All right. So let's see if we have air on this. And let's go from there. Let's see if we can get this to go. Yeah, I have to make a big noise now, so I'm going to turn on my compressor and it's going to be noisy as hell. So turn off your sound for 2 seconds. Yeah, I really like to put on earbuds in my ears and have music or a podcast when I'm doing airbrushing, because it's hell. Hell, I tell you. And yeah, now you can see my dodgy setup for airbrushing. As I am not a professional airbrusher. I am not the person you should go to if you want to learn how to airbrush. I can't clean my airbrush. I can't use it properly, and yeah, it's just a total mess. And yeah, you should not do as I say, not as I do, kind of a thing. This, but. Yeah, I'm reusing my airbrush cleaner stuff. You know, it's so pricey. It's costing, holy shit, it's costing more than 3-4 GV paints combined. So it's insane how much it costs. But yeah, something like that. And yeah, I'm actually going to try to protect my lungs when I do this. So something like this. Okay, and then we take what I don't need back here, and yeah, I look very friendly now, doesn't I? So next thing I want to buy is something that can take the fumes from this airbrushing away. I'm going to get the camera as long away from it as I can, so it doesn't get stuff in the lens. I would hate that. Let's see if we can get this on the road. Yeah, it's been a while. Let's see. I think probably maybe some paints in here. So yeah, do not do as I do. This is just bad. This is bad. So I'm thinking about buying an ultrasonic cleaner for this. So yeah, so I can get it good clean. But see if it's what is clogging it up right now. Yeah, I actually think there are something in the way here that shouldn't be. Yeah, I need to look over here and see what's going on here. Well, I can see through it, so I actually do not know why it is stopping. I have a clear visual when I see through it. It doesn't seem like anything is in the blocking this. So that is strange. I don't know if you can show it on the camera. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't. If I had lights, let's see. I can show you what I mean. It should just be poking it the other way around. Let's see. I'll put it like so. Let's see. There you go. It shouldn't be anything in the way here. I can see everything. It's clear. So what the actual fuck? This pin should just go through the hole like nothing. Huh. That baffles me. Okay, what? We go the other way. Yeah, this is not fun times. Huh. Is it a pressure issue? No, it is a mechanism. You should have the needle thread through this thing, and it doesn't go. And I can't understand it because it is clear. It's nothing. If it's nothing that should hinder it. This screw, when you are screwing it on, this will clamp down the metal in here and keep the, clamp the needle hard. But it's totally open. It's all clear. I mean, and this is the needle I use for this, and I have used this needle every time. So I don't know what is the thing here. Huh. Oh well. Well. Yeah, I need to figure that out. But I can do it off screen. I'm going to put this piece in airbrush cleaner and just see if that's going to work. So yeah. Okay, so back to plan C. Plan C for today is going to hand paint them and go from there. I have black primer I could use. I wanted to use a white primer to just have an easier go at them, but when we are hand priming them, we are going black. Okay. So, where do I have the black primer? I have one primer here, but it is with gloss, and I do not want to use that one. So let's see. So it is back to the 2Bs. Yep. When in question, do what works. I am such a mess. I just I can't understand where I put all the primers. So we are going to look one more time, and I'm actually going to decide to use the gloss, and yeah, we have to just go with more steps to get the beasts painted, but yeah, it has to be done. And then I can use this, and we should have something underneath. Yeah, there we go. Maybe we can use this one. So like so, you can have that as an underlay. And we are going to put, maybe we are going to have, yeah, I'm going to mix a little bit thinners and mixers in it. So, there we go, and then we have to go, I think we go this big for just basing. There's a beaten up old brush I'm going to use, and then we go to grab some minis and go painting. Let's see. I'm going to go with the Beastie Boys. It's been already a lot of guys and girls are putting out a really nice crews already painted with these guys, and it is taunting, and it's cool, and it's you know, it's everything at once, because you want to be, you know, number one painting everything before everybody else, but or I don't know about you, but it's kind of, you want to be the first one and then you're not. And yeah, see how this works. Okay, everything in the shots. Yep. So have a big brush and just go fast and furious over it to prime it a little. I've seen a lot of tutorials where they do not prime the minis anymore on Games Workshop, but this is a old habit of mine that is really hard. I want to have a primer on, and yeah, that is what it is. And yeah, with black it helps shading up the stuff. The negative side is of course with this gloss black. I need to work with it to be dulled down and stuff like that, but we have answers to that too. I wanted to use airbrush because I wanted to have it use white primer, and I can control white primer much better with airbrush than I can with brush. White is super hard to prime with brush. It is almost impossible. The pigments and how it behaves is totally different than the black. The black is, it's just a dream to put on, but the white is a nightmare from hell, so I don't want that. I want it easy. I want it easy, all the way. I want to test myself and my skills on stuff that I feel matters, and putting on primer is not a thing you want to have to test your skills with. It's just mind numbing if you need to do that before you have started. But you want to have a good start on your projects, and I feel priming it's a good start. And I don't trust Games Workshop when they're telling you, put colors right on your plastic, it will be fine. I have seen people do it on YouTube, and I try to interview them about how they feel and what they think about it, but it's hard to get the answer, and I understand why, because you haven't tested it. You haven't have it for 2 years and seen if it ships or whatever. I just don't trust it at all. But let's see. If I get painted at all, it is a miracle. Hey, yeah, but miracles do happen. Sit for yourself. Just ask 1 quarter, 15 minutes a day, sit down and take up your brush, put some paints in a pot, and just start. And put on a YouTube or podcast or music that you like, or even Netflix it with something, and just go. It is the only way to get it done. That, or commission it. You can have another guys or girls painted it for you. It's the other way. It's not wrong at all. Whatever you choose. I have been vocal about you shouldn't be playing with unpainted miniatures, but I feel it's your stuff. Do what you want with it. If you really hate painting, don't do it. If you're just in it for playing, consider just buying a spray box with the color, white, red, whatever. Spray the whole mini with that. Take 2 other colors and paint out stuff on it. Done. Or the new contrast paints are really helpful. It's kind of runny when you're painting with them, and you have to prime it white. So it's another medium almost. It's another beast to tackle, like airbrush or stuff. It's something else to understand. It's almost like painting with washes. You need to understand how it behaves, but when you have understand it, it can be really good results. But it's with everything in life. If you just sit down and do it, practice, you will be fine. I actually really like the new Games Workshop girls. They have girls, and they have girls in the other warband too. I just really like how good they are, because it takes me a minute to just see that they are girls, if you understand what I mean. It's like not like old days when everything was I can't pronounce it in English what I am meaning, but you know, they are not I like how they look now. It's natural, they are sexy, but not like sexualized, if that makes sense. Ew, it's a lot goog. I have to take away. Holy shit, that was messy. Sorry that you see that dirty thing. But yeah, miracles do happen. Just start, and you have to have a little. You have to want it a little. You want, if you don't like painting at all, you know, life's too short. Don't do it. But yeah, if you want to have a finished painted miniature and really like the look of it, you have to actually start at some points. And this is a mantra I tell to myself too. It's not like every day I want to paint. No. A lot of days I don't want to paint. Today I have man flu. I feel really bad about myself and actually just want to be in bed and you know, have chips and Coca-Cola and Netflix or YouTube. Actually, I want to watch YouTube. I want to watch I think it's called Telling Lies. A guy is playing a game, Telling Lies. I think it's Lockless. He is playing this really nice game. Look at this brutal. What am I looking at? This is brutal. This is brutal, super brutal weapon. But yeah, I actually don't want to do this. So, but yeah, I think every day I want to film. Every day I want to build up my squad of guys and girls and have this stuff, you know, on the road. Get at it. So I need to do it. I feel like I need to do it. I am possessed by the YouTube demon to do it. So yeah. But yeah, they are actually now coming into an end, and I think this is a good place to actually stop. I have been getting in a good almost an hour of content for you guys, and that is good. That is, you know, what I do. I try to sieve through the minis I have with you guys and talk mostly bullshit about stuff I pretend I know a thing or two about. And I try, actually, this is me trying to inspire you guys to take up your brush and stuff like that. So how is that going? Just ask me anything and I'm going to try to answer it. And yeah, but probably you actually know the answer before you ask me. But as I say, you just have to go and do it. That is primed. Actually so fast to do that I actually think that we are on a roll now, and I wanted to stop filming, but at the same time I have some minis here and I do not prime themselves, those bastards. So we are going to film the Chaos animals. I really like the looks of these guys. It's Wart Tiger was really loving these, especially these chickens. They are so cool. And yeah, they actually put a smile on my face, and that's a good thing. Okay, we are losing our heads here, so we are going to find that one miniature that have no head. So go ahead and find that one, will you? So I really like this. They are almost more beautiful than the war bands. So yeah, there you go. The man with no head. Yeah, but it wasn't to make you feel bad or anything, Donkey Meat Man, when I say this, but sit down and start painting. But it is a little kick in the ass, kind of a fuck off, do it. You will always find an excuse not to do stuff, I find. And yeah, then you have to look inwards and see what is stopping you from doing it, if you really want it. You know, yeah, but don't take it to the extremes. You know, I want to be a billionaire, yeah, so I can. DiceyGuy said it, so I can do it. I just rob a bank. So yeah, there are of course limits, but let's see. I'm going to make it last a little longer. So what I put in are a thing called polyethylene mix additive, and I'm going to put a little thinner in. And this step you don't have to do. It's just me being trying to make the paint last longer, or the primer even. And it thins it down and makes make it more runny, and the pigments are going to be more separated from each other in the primer. Okay, so the war chickens are going to get it first. There are so many color alternatives to how to paint these guys, and some of me want to paint them like a Donald Duck. Some of me want to paint them like a chicken. Some of me want to paint them like a flamingo. You know, just a lot of crazy colors, and it might be the way to go. Or like a dinosaur. This is probably more accurate to how a raptor is looking in real life than Jurassic Park version of it, the first one. As I do believe the Chinese actually find raptors with feathers on them still. So yeah, the evidence is that they actually have it. But yeah, we are just going through this. And yeah, I am doing videos every day, and I am considering going down with the amount of videos, you know, and what concepts to do the videos in and stuff like that. And I'm just right now in a spot where I am like, yeah, every day, let's do it every day. And yeah, I'm just going to roll with this feeling that I have to do it every day, and just see if that have a good positive impact on the channel, or or not. Probably not, but it should be more laser focused, maybe, or on, you know, how to paint, how to, I don't know what's actually people want to watch from a channel, even after all these years doing this. I'm going to go off camera and just do something with my nose. Oh, god damn, that was ugly. Alright, back at it. Sorry. Bazooka! Hey! Welcome. God damn it. Yes. Now we are cooking. Welcome to the squad. That's super nice to see you here. How are you, man? Hey. So yeah, we are making these war chickens, painting them base coating. I was breaking out my airbrush, but for some reason I can't thread the needle through the airbrush, and it's all clear, so I don't understand what I'm doing wrong there. So as a airbrush novice on the 5th or 6th year, I am so not good with airbrush, but it's fun to do, so I have to understand how that works. So it will come. I wanted to prime these whites so it would be easier for me to make flamingo colors and stuff like that on them, bright colors. But yeah, here we are. Hand brushing, priming on them like a pro. Mostly because I don't want to have super like many days that I do not prime and do not paint. So I'm looking for solutions. Not problem. Not like you will always find some excuse to not do stuff. So especially for me, I can speak from myself and from where I'm at. I struggle with depression, so I have to understand that the depression are talking to me like a Slytherin, like a evil spirit luring in my ears. So I have to recognize that and understand that this could be my condition, not my actual will. So because I know in 3 days when everything is not primed, I'm going to think, what the fuck I'm doing. But anyways, Bazooka, hungry. Just had some oat and honey beer. Ooh, taste nice, dipped in tea. Ooh, yeah. As I said before, I really want to have proper English tea again. We have this. We have Twinings and Lipton here, but yeah, there are better brews out there, and it's been a while since I tasted a real good tea brew. I am a coffee guy myself, but I can recognize when a real good brew of tea is hitting my throat and like tenderly taking care of all my worries. But yeah, anyways, here we go. Let's see. How long ago was it when you did that live stream every day for 1 month, Dicey? Donkey Milk, it was in 2017 when I did, when we was having super fun and everybody was joining in. It was, it was Dark Souls every day painting. It was really fun, and yeah. But yeah, that year afterwards was super hard for me. My mom died later that year, so it has been super hard for me to come back from it and do live stuff and yeah, evolve myself in the hobby. I have tried to struggle myself into it, and now it's more of a now it feels right, and now it's the moment to go back and do it. So yeah, but that was really good. That part of the year was really good when we was doing that. And as I've been talking a lot of this past few days, I really miss Warboss Tay and his challenge. It was really good to follow that and to do. He has put so much work into it, you know. Every day you had these tasks you could complete and stuff like that. It was really good, and he brought together a lot of different types of personalities, and we all was watching each other's videos and sharing each other's goals, and that was really good. So I am not that person that can do that stuff like he does. I wish I was. I really want to have that experience again and again and again. I've been in Warboss Stage Challenge since I think the first one was in 2014, and every year till 2017 he has done one. So 3 years, 4 years, I don't know. Anyways, Spudlow's Yorkshire tea. Yeah, still not drunk it myself. But yeah, Yorkshire, that was the one. He and British legend and Steve, they had Asylum. They had this company, Asylum. What you call it? Wargaming or something. And when you ordered for them, you got a bag of tea with Yorkshire tea, and you know that destroyed me. That was the best brew I ever had, a good copper, and yeah, that was so. I wanted just to order from them everything, and I don't think that is a company more, but it was a good project, and you know I really hoped that they could get some business and it would be prosperous for them, but I don't think that is a thing anymore. You know, British Legend is of course still doing his. I think he still has his company there where he sells. What do you call it? Trains and stuff like that. So, but yeah, the Yorkshire is supreme. Maybe find Yorkshire tea on Amazon. yeah. Maybe that is why didn't I think about that? It's I don't use that much Amazon because a lot of the things they are selling do not ship to Norway, and I think that has to do with Brexit and stuff like that. And you know, now it's when you have that doofus in chambers there. I don't know what's going to happen with UK and stuff like that. It's super scary how the world is changing before my eyes. So I just want to sit here and paint my minis, and they are taking that away too. I want to have Amazon, and I want to, you know, have it all, and I want it now. But there we go. We are 2 minis from primingeverything.com on this lovely set. And then we are, I think we are just going to leave it at that and come back tomorrow. As I said, Bazooka J, I have speaking to people, and have, if I can get Discord up and running again, I think I can use the video feed from that and do live shows with others, and we can do live shows like that, and it's going to be glorious. I have spoken to a person, and we are probably going to do a weekly show with me being the guy like, ooh, look at that mini, I like it, and he has knowledge about that mini. So that could be a fun show to watch, I think, when you have these two personalities crashing together. But yeah, I have to, I am not a technology wizard. I am totally idiot with it, so I have to figure out. I actually lose the ability to be on Discord because I don't know. But we are going to try to go back with that, and yeah, I just have to figure out how to make OBS run like a bitch with me and do what I want it to do. Maybe I have to go with Skype, but I think Discord is better. It's better feeds on it if I can understand what everybody else is telling me online. Maybe, I don't know. We will see. Oh my god, I love this miniature. It's so good. So but yeah, I don't want to. I'm not sure I want to say his name before we have everything up and running, because if I don't know. Yeah, you're probably going to understand who I'm talking about. But it's just a little fun to have, and maybe we can have everybody in Discord having a chat open, and probably people can talk, and we can have newbie talking about his robes. You don't have to film everything, but you can have the sound there and we can hang out like a squad. That would be really nice. Alright. I like PG tips. I don't know what PG tips are, so that's cool. Discord video sounds good. Yeah, I think that is probably the way to go. I have looked at this is sweaty palm. It smells like yeah. But anyways, oh man, it's good taste telly and PG tips. Okay, I don't know about that, you know. Okay, you know what, we are going to quit now, so I'm going to say my outro. And you know I love you guys, so fuck off.